So over the weekend, I had an opportunity to spend some time with a registered dietitian as well as her intern, a young lady pursuing a master's degree in the dietetics field. She already got her bachelor's. Both of the individuals, both the RD and the intern, are my age, so 40-ish, we'll call it. I was at our local grocery store here in Sycamore, Illinois, doing a Navigate the Tailgate event. It was a cool event. We made up some awesome foods, handed out some killer notes, or hacks as we call them, tips, tricks on how to survive tailgate or watching your favorite basketball, baseball, hockey, football game at home in your own recliner. Just kind of a way to not wreck your progress and still enjoy tailgating or still enjoy your favorite game or even your favorite race. Maybe you're a NASCAR guy or a NASCAR girl. During the course of the day, one of the things that came up was Plateaus and the need at some point, well, first of all, you got to have a long-term lifestyle approach to health, wellness, and weight loss. And again, if you tuned in one of our previous videos, we talked about that if you get health and wellness right, vanity will take care of itself. So the trick is having that right approach, which is a lifestyle, not a diet. And in the context of our conversation, we said, well, at some point, that becomes not enough. And everybody knows that is, well, my set point, or I hit a plateau, I lost a bunch of fat, and now it's not budging anymore. In ideal world, you took that lifestyle approach. We're biased. I'm biased, Eat by Color, because I wrote it, and because it's based off the fact that out of all the thousands of people I had a chance to interact with, you really got to have a realistic, balanced lifestyle approach, or people are going to lose weight initially. They'll drop that 20 pounds in 6 weeks, only to find 25 back, okay? So even if you get the lifestyle right, at some point you may hit a plateau. You may realize that set point experience, if you will. That means something's got to change. And when we look at what's got to change, there's two things we have to look at. One, nutrition. Two, training, okay? And from a nutrition standpoint, we need to change something with what we're eating. In some cases, it might mean we have to eat less. In some cases, if we've really been getting it right with food and training, many times we got to eat more. On the training side, I can't say enough, I can't stress enough, to get things moving again, the biggest change you can make is gain more muscle. Gaining more muscle is going to increase your metabolism. From a purely theoretical standpoint, and we don't need to split hairs and get hung up on this, but from a theoretical standpoint, for every 1 pound of muscle you gain, you raise your metabolism by 35 calories. So if you gain 10 pounds of muscle, your metabolism is going to go up by 350 calories. That means every 10 days, that extra 10 pounds of muscle is going to burn off a theoretical pound of fat. So we can't understate, under-recognize, undervalue the importance of gaining muscle. So you have to make sure you're doing the right training. The right training is not more cardio. As one of my trainers stated very correctly today, cardio kills gains, okay? Cardio kills gains. So if you're doing lots of cardio and that's your exercise, let's not get stuck on whether or not it's healthy or unhealthy. Let's not get hung up on it's better than doing nothing. Let's get hung up on it's not going to raise your metabolism. You got to get the training part right. And then if we've gained muscle, our metabolism's gone up, which means we need to eat more. And this is where a lot of people make a mistake. And they go and cut too much when really they needed to add more to accommodate for the new muscle and to kind of keep the fire burning. And a lot of times that's what we teach, explain it as. It's kind of like building a bonfire. If you throw more logs in the fire, you end up with a bigger flame. A bigger flame burns bigger, right? And it's hotter, it produces more heat. You can kind of look at your metabolism as the same way. So if you hit a plateau, you're stuck, more of the same is not going to get it done. Okay, that's the definition of insanity. You got to do something different. Usually got to take a look at food. If you've been making cuts in calories, carbs, and macros and whatever, you probably need to, it might be time to eat more, even if it's for a few days. And you've got to get the training right. Remember, 10 pounds of muscle raises metabolism 350 calories. That means theoretically, every 10 days, you're going to burn off a pound of fat. We love hearts, so make sure you hit that little heart button on the video. If you have questions, we'd love to hear from you. The hack, tip, trick, survive the tailgate stuff is actually the last chapter in the new book, Get Fit and Live Healthy. So if you're interested in learning more on how to eat and still enjoy the favorite game, race, event, tailgate, whatever, check out Get Fit and Live Healthy. It's 99 cents. Ray Minkowski, author of the books Eat by Color and Get Fit and Live Healthy, owner of Hybrid Training Gym in DeKalb, Illinois.